Welcome back to Twin Cities Live on this Friday. We love this lady, Samantha Harris. She's a native of Hopkins and a former entertainment reporter and host of Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, she is also an author of Your Healthiest Healthy. As a certified health coach and trainer, she is very passionate about helping people with their health and their fitness goals. She joins us live on Skype with tips to help you calm your anxiety and reduce your stress, something that we could all use. Samantha, it's really nice to see you.
You guys as well. And by the way, I have to say, I was watching, and that live shot you just did of downtown Wayzata, I was having pangs of missing home. That's my stomping ground. My mom lives like not too far from there, and I just love going there. And my wedding photos, we got married actually at Lafayette Country Club in Minnetonka, and our wedding photos are were taken right down the street from where that live shot was.
And it's such a
Samantha.
beautiful part of the Twin Cities. So easy for that to make your heart pang, thinking I need to get back there, specifically to Wayzata.
I love that, Samantha. Okay, you are so passionate about health and wellness. And, you know, if you don't know this part about Samantha's life, at 40, you got a breast cancer diagnosis that really changed your life. And that was the impetus because you thought you were healthy, but then it turned into, how can I be my healthiest healthy? Because healthy wasn't enough. And this is something that you're so passionate about with your family, with your girls. But anxiety and stress are really taking a toll on a lot of people. And I love that you have some ideas for us to kind of take the edge off of those things. So what's your strategy for mindset first?
Well, and I think you just touched on such an important thing. You know, it's pretty insane when you think about obviously everything that's been going on with COVID, but according to the American Psychological Association, actually nearly half of parents, 46%, have basically said that their stress levels on a scale of 10, where 10 is just, I have the most intense amount of stress, they're actually putting it at an 8 right now. Ooh. And so we have to deal with our mental health, with our stress, with our anxiety. And so through my Your Healthiest Healthy community, I love sharing these tips of how to stress less.
So where do you tell people to start? Because when they realize and have an honest self-awareness moment and think, boy, I'm stressed out and I am not operating at my best, where do you tell them to start?
Well, breathing is, you know, we take it for granted, right? It's something we're obviously doing all day long without thinking. But we have this ability, this beautiful ability to control our breath as well. And so when we are in a state of stress, right? So stress it produces the toxin cortisol, which is the stress hormone that floods our bodies. And that cortisol leads to inflammation, which of course is the root of many chronic diseases, from cancer, which heart disease, which is still the #1 killer of women. So when we are in a constant state of stress, or that fight or flight, right, the sympathetic nervous system activity, we're not doing our body any good. So what we want to do is we want to consciously activate the parasympathetic nervous system. That's that rest and digest area. And we can do that through controlled breath. So I say breathe slowly, breathe right, and breathe often. So we want to take these deep belly breaths, these diaphragmatic breaths, where the one time we want our belly to be as super big as it possibly can. We want to inhale and take a nice deep lung breath, filling the belly with a lot of air, holding it at the top, maybe for a count of 2 or 7, whatever works for you, and then slowly and controlled exhaling and letting it out. Even if it's a micro meditation, doing that for 30 seconds in the middle of the day or sitting in traffic, I guarantee you're going to feel better.
So I guess that means that I should not be ignoring it when my watch says breathe.
It's very
it tells
helpful.
me to breathe. I should be focusing on that. Okay, so breathing is good. We love that. I need to pay attention to my Apple Watch. Let's talk about exercising, and not just throwing weights around, but like mindful exercising so that it pays dividends in terms of stress and anxiety. What do you suggest?
Well, absolutely. We know that moving our body is important for all aspects of our healthiest healthy life possible. So I think a lot of us feel like we have to, I've got to get to the gym for an hour or it doesn't count. And I want to stop you right there. It's about small, manageable steps. If you need to break it down into 3 10-minute blocks of fitness or exercise throughout the day, where you wake up in the morning, and if you have a dog, maybe you take your dog for a 10-minute walk. And if you're stuck at the office on lunch, to maybe take a walking lunch. I know the weather's finally starting to get a little bit warmer in Minneapolis and the St. Paul and the Twin Cities area. So when we start to get outside and we get nature in as well, you're getting a double awesome whammy in a good way, because you're combining nature, which automatically helps us reduce our stress, with the endorphin rush that we get from moving our body.
So good, Samantha. Okay, I want to make sure that we have time to get to the food stuff because you've got some foods to avoid and some foods to help us calm anxiety. What do we need to just kind of cut out, hazelnut creamer guy?
Yeah, I'm all ears. I'm all ears, Samantha.
Absolutely. All right. So there are certain foods that that will actually increase the severity of anxiety. So caffeine is one of them. That you're 3 cups a day there, you know.
I know.
And by the way, just another thing I'm going to throw on, another healthiest healthy hack there is making sure if you are consuming coffee on a regular basis, changing to organic so you're avoiding those pesticides which will wreak havoc in your body. Another thing, the refined sugar, you already just figured that one out. And also some certain fruits, also hydrogenated oils. So we're thinking any sort of fried food, fast food, those also increase your stress. High sodium foods. So a lot of times when you're getting takeout, the sodium levels are insanely high and they affect your body in ways that stress the system. So you want to cook at home if you can, or choose healthier options, whole food, plant-based. But there are some great foods that can also reduce stress. You want to know those?
Yeah, because I already feel depressed with all the things I can't have.
Wait, no. That's where I want to flip I want to flip the script in your mind,
okay.
Right? This is not about deprivation. It's not about what I can't have. I want you to focus and retrain your brain to focus on what you can have. All the amazing nutrient-dense whole foods that you can have that are going to give you energy and vitality. They're going to help you sleep better, and they're going to help you stress less and work out better in a smarter way. So we're talking about root vegetables, which contain these vital grounding and sort of soothing properties that help ease the effects of cortisol and other stress-related hormones. Then we have foods that are rich in B vitamins and antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids. So those omega-3s are vital for our brain to function properly, to regulate the hormone release. So I'm talking about wild Alaskan salmon, walnuts, flaxseed, chia seed. Those are just some of the examples. And then blueberries, almonds, spinach, broccoli, which has great cancer-fighting antioxidant effects, raspberries. And I'm gonna throw something in.
Okay.
Dark chocolate.
Bring it on. Bring it on. We want that.
Samantha, this is such good stuff.
I like when that's included in like a superfood conversation. It makes it feel really doable. Samantha, we love having you back on the show. Come back and see us again, okay?
Absolutely, and I hope that I'll see all of you guys in Your Healthiest Healthy community. Just go to yourhealthiesthealthy.com and you guys can learn more, and I will see you there. I coach every week, live workouts, live coaching from me every week, and a live expert curated guest. So
she is the most fun.
Fantastic.
I know, she's so great. Samantha,
Thanks,
so
Samantha.
good to see you. Minnesota loves you. Come home anytime. We posted a link to buy Samantha's book, Your Healthiest Healthy, along with her health and fitness tips on TwinCitiesLive.com. And as she mentioned, her membership-based community that you can be part of. It's
really cool. Yeah, live weekly health coaching and workouts. We have all of that information linked up at TwinCitiesLive.com. All right.